Well, I'm going to see how this works. Somebody said I ought to put my face on the screen. Here is the scary metal detector guy. I don't know how good you can see it. The hat on, only one earmuff, glasses down on the nose, so I don't think this is too scary when people come up to me. But anyway, this is, just found this coin. I believe it is a $1 Sacagawea, I think you say it. I see it says $1 at the bottom, and so that's pretty cool. What I got on here is a few clips. The last few times I've been out metal detecting, there's been a lot of people around and a bunch of little kids following me, so I've not been detecting. So I think this next video is just going to have a few random clips from random other digs that I did, short digs. So alright, so if I find anything else good, I will get back to you. Well, good morning. I'm back at a park I did earlier in the week. Wanted to come back out after the rain we had, and hopefully it's going to stir up the ground some. It was over there that I found that earring, and hopefully I'm going to find the other one, which would be awesome. But I wanted to show you this. I went out last night for a short period of time after supper and found this. See if I can get it right there on the inside. 925 baby ring. That was at another place that I've gone, and I don't know what that is on the outside. Let's see if I can get it this way. Might zoom better. But just want to encourage you to not give up on spots that you've been to and think they're kind of fished out, because I've been at this park where I got this probably 5 or 6 times. In fact, I'm going to probably go back there later today, and just to keep on looking, because when I hit this, it was actually flat on the ground this way, and I know I've been over that spot before, so I'm not sure if it's because it's rained, it's helped kind of activate the ground some, or because I just tweaked my detector a little bit differently. When I ground balance it, I knock it down 10 notches, so if it ground balances at 80, I knock it down to 70, because that silver ring was down about 4 to 6 inches, and it was laying flat, so I had very little surface space. But hopefully we're just gonna go around here for a little while and see what we can find. We got rain Wednesday, we got rain yesterday, so hopefully everything's gonna be charged up. It's a nice day, and I'm looking forward to getting some more silver. All right, if I get anything good, I'll get back to you. Well, I haven't really gotten anything interesting here other than some clad, but I had an interesting event happen. I was way over there on the other side of the field, coming out behind first base some into the field, and a guy come driving down the hill over there. You can't see it, it's behind that house. Driving down there in a riding lawnmower, came up to me, shut the mower off. He says, "Hey, you can't dig out here in the field." And I just kind of look at him, and I says, "Well, you know, I'm really digging out in the field. I'm not causing a mess." He says, "Look it, I don't want to discuss it." He just starts his lawnmower and drives off again. And he drives over to this little double doors right there you see in the white. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna put up with that. I'm tired of getting dismissed. I mean, you just don't bark at me or anybody. That's just not even common decency, and just start up your mower and go away. So I walks over to the guy. He was in there. He comes out and he says, "Look, I don't really want to discuss it." So we had a good conversation, came to a mutual understanding, and I understand where he's at. This field is really hard to maintain. As he told me, it has drainage issues, and you know, he puts a lot of time and effort into keeping it up, and I understand that. And but he was telling me, he says, "Look, I don't even know if you can detect out here or whatever." And I says, "Well, I can. I've already checked on the town site, and there's nothing against it. I've already looked at all the signs. It didn't say no digging." And he says, "Well, we're not going to post no digging on signs." And I say, "Well, parks that do not allow digging do." So I says, "Look, I'm not going to fight with you. I don't want to argue with you. You know, I'll just stay off the field and come around the edges. I'm only looking for old stuff anyway. And honestly, the best stuff I found, the oldest stuff, is over here. And I'm back over this side again, where you first come down those stairs and come in. But I'd like to know, how do you guys deal with that? If you run into something, you're in a public place, in a public park, no signage, you've already checked, how do you deal with that? and I'd be interested to hear. I mean, metal detecting already gets a bad enough rap, so I don't want to cause problems, but then again, you know, if we've got the right to be out here in a public place detecting unless it's stated otherwise. And I thought it was interesting, the guy admitted he didn't know what the rules were, and I'm trying to tell him what the rules were. But anyway, I like just hear your comments. So at the bottom of the video, why don't you post your comments and just let me know how you deal with it, because like I said, metal detecting gets a bad enough rap, and I don't want to cause problems where it just screws it up for everybody. And just on a side note, there was a public school in my town, private public school, where I asked the headmaster if I could detect over there. Sent him an email, and he said no, and I'll tell you why. Because past experiences, we've had other detectors come in, they tore up our sprinkler system, and it cost us a lot of money to fix it. So now we just have a policy with no more detecting, and that's sad. I mean, that's just terrible. So I want to do the best I can to avoid any kind of problems like that, so we can keep this hobby of ours going, and people get the right understanding about what we're doing. All right, so sorry for the long ramble, but if you have any thoughts on it, I'd like to hear them. And if I find anything good, I'll let you know. I'm going to move off to another spot here shortly anyway. So hope you're having a great day. See ya. Well, I wasn't going to pull this because I thought it was a pull tab, but look at what we got, folks. I think we got a ring, and let's take a look at it. So I don't know, it's a ring. Looking silver with a little stone. Let me clean it up, and if it's something good, I'll get back to you. Well, this is something interesting I found. It's a button, and there's the shank that's there. Can't see too good because the sun's in my eyes, but that was on the inside, and I started cleaning out the button and it fell out the dirt. But that's a weird button. So cool. Rang up about a 50. Wasn't sure I was going to dig it. That's kind of how I found it, with the shank on the inside. So not a little bad find. Just getting out, poking around on a Saturday afternoon. See ya. It's been a while since I taped anything. These fields have been pretty busy. A lot of ball games going on. There was a ball game when I got here earlier. And plus, I'm not really finding anything but clad. I mean, how exciting can it be to say, hey, guess what I found? Another quarter. You know, bicentennial quarter. Whoop-dee-doo. And hey, guess what? I just found a penny. So maybe I'm just getting too used to getting clad now, and it'd be nice to get something nice. Still looking for silver, gold, whatever, a nice relic. But that's why the video is not too long. It's just been clad. I mean, I'm grateful to be digging something. You know, it's better than just getting trash. Like I showed you earlier, I found a cool little button when I first got here. But other than that, that's all it's been. So if I get anything else, anything good, I'll let you know. Well, this is probably the first thing I've gotten since just all coins, a clad. It's like a little buckle. You can see a little indentation there in the front. The back where the loop would have went. Looks like it's copper, ringing up like copper. So on the patina on it looks, you know, looks like there's copper. I don't know how old it is. I don't know if it's old or not, but at least it's something different. I'm on the upper part of the field on this side. And the woods are right here. I'm finding a lot of trash down in here, so I don't know if this was kind of a dump area for houses that were out that way. There's a house out there, and there's a house through there through the woods, so I don't know if this is, you know, just a little dump area. But hey, cool little buckle. I think it's copper, so what the heck, it's not a coin, which I got a bunch of. I'll show you later, but at least it's something different. See ya. Well, I got something decent to show you here. I had a hole only about 4, maybe 5 inches deep. Right there where my shovel was, I just dug a dime. And I'm just tired. I've been here a while, and I was going to head over to that corner, and just walking through, I walked up this front, walked over here, and I'm just walking along the back side, and look what I pulled out. I can't clean that up, but if that's a large copper, I'm going to freak out. I mean, that's a big coin. It is green. I I tried to brush it some. It looks like that I can maybe get something off this side. But that is an awesome find. I hope it cleans up some. I can see something on this side, but I can't really tell what it is. I don't know if that's like a ribbon. I don't know. I gotta get it home, get some water on it, try to lightly clean it up, maybe let it soak some. But that is a big coin, and I'm pretty excited that hopefully it's going to be something good once I clean it up. And it's kind of heavy too. I'm surprised at the weight it has. So that's awesome find. I was about to head out, getting tired, been here a little while. Just kind of a warm day, and but this is awesome. Great way to end it. If this is what I get to end, that will be awesome. So if I get anything else, I'll get back to you. Well, I thought I'd do a wrap up before I leave. You can see all the clad I got. That's from a couple 3 days of hunting. Like I said, I've gotten out after supper a couple times, and just haven't put it away. So there's all the clad. I got a couple wheat pennies. They're pretty toasty. I don't know what the dates are on the other side. And then I'm pretty sure I tried to clean this a tad. I'll do it better when I get home. I believe this is a large scent. I can see some, oops, sorry about that, leaves. I don't know what you can see. I think I see the N and the T. I see a leaf on the left. I see I don't know if that's like a bow thing or something on the bottom. The N is pretty pronounced. So I'm going to try to gently clean it up when I get home some more. I just kind of spit on it and use my toothbrush very lightly. I don't get anything on this side. I don't see any kind of head or any kind of date or anything on this side. Maybe a smidgen there at the bottom, but I can't see. But anyway, it's been a while since I stuck up a video. So like I said, I've had a few short hunts, nothing real dramatic. Yeah, maybe you can see that a little bit better. I can see some leaves now in the back. The end is pretty strong right there. So we'll see. Hopefully this is coming in for you. But that's awesome. Like I said, I was just kind of giving up, just kind of start heading back, and got this hit and decided to dig it. It wasn't even that deep, and I got me a large scent. That's just crazy. So this field, I keep coming because it's close to home, and I'm just trying to really get to know it and see what was there. I mean, I've dug a lot of stuff. Dug a lot of clad, dug a lot of trash. My pouch is full. I'll spare you that. Oh yeah, there's that little button thing I got with the little thing right there. So that was weird. It was on the inside, a hollowed out button like that. That's interesting. I've never seen a button like that. So, you know, it's kind of hollowed out or whatever. But anyway, got the large scent. Maybe you can get a better shot of it there. I don't know. And I'm going to gently try to clean that dirt off to see if I can see what it says. I think it goes this way. Ribbon at the bottom. I think that's a CENT. You can see a little ribbon there. I mean, not a flower thing. I don't know what they are. I see an ST up top. So I'm going to go check it out, look up a picture for a large scent, and see. But I think I got me another one. That's number 2. That's awesome. So not a bad day, and it's just fun to get out. Hope you're having a great day, and all the dads out there tomorrow, happy Father's Day. See ya.